You may remember back in 2019, we made our very own Doctor Who tag.
So, we're bringing it back. If you're new, you may never have heard of this tag. Well, basically, here's how it works. There are two random wheel generators. One for the monsters, and one for the setting. The twist is you only have 1 minute to come up with your idea for an episode. For example, last time, Christopher had Ancient Egypt with the Reapers, and I had the Space Age with the House. However, since that was 2 years ago, we're doing it again. Oh well, here goes nothing. First up is the monster of the story. Since we have now seen the classics, the list is a lot bigger. Of course though, if you haven't seen the classics, you can always make the list without them. I got the Carrionites. They've only been in Doctor Who once, so it could be cool to have them have a comeback. The choices for the settings haven't changed at all since last time, so who knows, I may get Space Age again. It's time to spin the wheel. And the setting is a prison. This could be interesting. So now I've only got 1 minute to come up with as much of the episode as possible. Start the clock. So I got Carrionites on a prison. So I'm thinking Alcatraz. It's one of the most famous prisons in the world. It's really secure. And I'm not sure what doctor I'd go for. I'm wasting too much time. So the Carrionites, they have like their witchcraft, magical things. They create like monsters that inhabit. They could possess people in the prison, like inmates. I mean, they're already scary enough. They've gone to Alcatraz. Imagine if they were evil. So it start with the Doctor going back in time to Alcatraz to meet one of these people that escaped. Something's gone wrong with Alcatraz, and it could go on to. Oh, this is hard. Oh no. Title could be. Oh no. Well, that didn't go well. Sorry. Well, that could have gone better. So, just to recap, the monster is the Carrionites. The setting is a prison, more specifically Alcatraz, and it is set in the past. I didn't go into too much detail about the characters, but I did say the Doctor would meet someone that is going to escape. Who that is, I don't know, and there would be inmates that get possessed. For the start, I really just said the Doctor would go back in time to meet the person that escapes, but obviously there could be a lot more than that could go on. For the middle, I said there would be lots of creatures along with witchcraft and possessed inmates. The end is pretty much where I lost it, so I had no idea for how it could end, so that is completely up to the person to choose. Finally, I didn't figure out what the episode could be called either. So now it's time for Christopher to finish my story and complete the tag for himself. Good luck.
Gee, thanks Lewis. Okay, let's start with the title. Based on Lewis's brief explanation, I've gone with The Hex of Alcatraz Island. The story starts with the TARDIS losing control and landing in Alcatraz. The Doctor is horrified when he realises that he and Clara have landed in one of the most brutal prisons to ever have existed. But little does he know, it's a lot worse than that. The globe he trapped the Carrionites in during the Shakespeare Code has smashed due to the impact of the crash, and the Carrionites are free. So the Carrionites hide from the Doctor deep underground the island, practicing voodoo and hypnosis on the inmates of Alcatraz. Throughout the episode, the Doctor and Clara construct words of power that would defeat the Carrionites. But possessed inmates are hindering the plan, and meanwhile the Doctor and Clara have to reconstruct the globe that smashed so the Carrionites can be placed inside their glass prison. And to make matters worse, this is the infamous Alcatraz inmates, so the Doctor and Clara have to ensure none of them die, as most of the inmates' deaths are fixed points in time. So at the end, in an epic showdown much like the first time we met the Carianites, the witch-like beings are trapped in the globe once more. So yeah, not the friendliest storyline being set on Alcatraz and surrounded by criminals. But I feel the 12th Doctor's Series 9 or 10 dynamic would really help this episode stand out, especially the timey-wimey consequences it presents for the Doctor and Clara. Okay, time to see what I get. First up, it's the monster of the story. Yes! I absolutely love the clockwork droids, so I'm really chuffed about that. And for the setting, it's a hotel. Okay, let's do this. Start the clock. Okay, so I've got the clockwork droids in a hotel. I think I'll base this on the Jodie era, because I quite like it when the Jodie era is going dark. So maybe the clockwork droids could be like bellboys type of thing, and they could come up and you don't actually realise, a bit like the half-faced man type of thing. And if you take their hat off, you can see the clockwork underneath. Oh dear, I'm running out of time. Let me see. Let's say there's a secret lair that you need to go to, and you have to do it by getting into the lift, but you need a certain key that the bellboys have to find out what's going on underneath, and that's what Yaz and the Doctor need to do. And maybe Yaz's mum could work there, because I think she was working in a hotel in Arachnids in the UK, maybe, I think. So yeah, that would work. Title, oh god. I'll just call it room service, yeah? That works, doesn't it? I don't know. That's it. That's the thing. Thank you. That went a lot better than last time anyway. Do you know what? That actually went quite well. So just to recap, the monster is the clockwork droids, the setting is a hotel and it has to have a lift. The characters are the 13th Doctor, Yaz, her mum possibly, as well as the bellboys who are actually clockwork droids. I haven't really spoken about the beginning. The middle of the story is all about discovering the secret lair in the hotel and retrieving the key to get to the secret floor on the lift. I didn't really explain how the story ends, and just in the nick of time I said the title could possibly be Room Service. So since Lewis already tagged me, I'm gonna tag you guys. So pretty much anyone watching can go and try it out right now. If you fancy having a go, here's how. The 1 minute episode tag is back.
And you can get involved. Here's how.
First, complete the story of the person who tagged you.
Then, using the links below, let a randomizer choose the monster that will be in your episode.
Then, let the other randomizer choose your setting.
Immediately after, record a 1 minute clip of you saying as much as you can about your episode.
Now tag someone to finish your story.
Finally, upload your video to YouTube.
Once it's done, let us know.
You can use the hashtag 1 minute episode,
leave a comment on our video,
or you can always tag us on Twitter or Instagram.
We can't wait to see the out of this world story ideas you come up with. All videos will be included in a giant playlist.
Thank you for watching, everyone. Don't forget to click that red button down below so you don't miss any more videos like this one. Let us know if you take on the challenge, as we'd love to see them. I've been Lewis.
And I've been Christopher.
And you've been... brilliant!
So crazy passion and we wanted you to know. So are you sitting comfortably? Our tribute to the show is, if we had to choose another, we just wanna know.